everybody, it's Charlie.
And Rachelle.
And Rachelle. I want to introduce Rachelle Raven, who has joined us with the XP Realty here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. I'm so grateful to have Rachelle to help me to expand and grow our collaboration of realtors with the XP Realty here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And so we're at a property today at 406 West Manso.
Yep.
It's not our listing. However, it's a great opportunity, and so I wanted to make a video. I got the listing realtor's permission to go ahead and put together a video for y'all, so we can get that out there and you can see it and see what you think of it. And there's a park right across the street with a senior center. Is that what it is?
Senior center? Senior center.
Okay.
It's very unique.
Yeah, and so I'm going to have Rachelle tell you a little bit about herself and her experience. Then we're going to take a good close look at this house, and you all know how my videos are. I'll point out the good and the bad and the ugly. That's what we do. Whether it's about the town, whether it's about a property, that's what we do. But when it comes to my buyers needing to know things, we do a lot of business with folks from out of town and out of state. Well, how are you going to know if you don't really get to see it in person? Sometimes that happens, and it works out good if your realtor is giving you the information that you need. Now, before we go on, I just want to make sure that you remember, what do I always say? Subscribe to this channel.
And like us.
Give us a thumbs up and like the video. And then there's a little bell on there. Ring the bell so that you can get notified of the new videos. Making real estate dreams real is what we're all about. So that's what we want to do. We're here to protect you and to help you find your goals achieved. I'm going to turn this over to Rachelle in just a moment here so that you can know more about Rachelle and what.
My name is Rachelle Raven. I have 18 years of real estate experience. I have a degree in hospitality and tourism, and love working with people on new construction, as both of my parents were home builders in Las Cruces for over 30 years. So I have the knowledge of building a home from scratch, putting it on land, as well as working with investors. If you're looking for a fixer-upper or anything of that sort, we could actually go into it. I could do a rough estimate of what you would be looking at as far as cost, and then basically telling you how much is left on the bone with a certain budget. So whether you're looking for a new house, an existing house, or maybe a flip house, I'm here to help.
And tell us about your designation, your National Association of Realtors special designation, please.
I'm a seniors real estate specialist. I look out for the best interest of seniors, whether you're downsizing, moving maybe to an independent care facility, whatever your situation is. I'm there to be honest, and I have high integrity, and I will let you know the truth of what needs to happen, even if I tell you not to sell. In the last 7 years, I've told more seniors not to sell than actually to sell. My business is always built off of honesty and integrity, and I believe by doing the right thing, it can grow exponentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And so we'll put links in the description, and so that you can reach out and find Rachelle and myself. What is the name of your, say, on your social media, etc.?
Buy with Raven.
Buy with Raven, okay? And that will link also, we want to get you to her website or my website. They are very similar. We have, well over 1,000 folks that we communicate with on a regular basis. And so we absolutely need help from a system that is robust and that can help you keep in touch with us and us to keep in touch with you. What have you found so far that is super helpful with our clients?
Well, we can give alerts, we can do all kind of things and follow-ups, and it's amazing everything that the program does. It's very, very complicated, but if you can see the big picture of it overall, it is huge. It is like, it almost runs itself. It's almost scary.
and so tell me about the search alerts, automatic search alerts. How do we set that up for our clients if they're seeing what they want to see?
Well, once we have that conversation with somebody and we know that maybe, let's say for example, they're within the $300,000 to $400,000 price range, we can put all of that in. If you're requesting something specific, like maybe a swimming pool or a tennis court or anything like that, if you don't want an HOA, we can put that in. We can put exactly the criteria that you're looking for, and then as the listings come up in the MLS, they will shoot right out to you. So it's instant. It's really great.
So it helps our clients not to miss an opportunity.
Correct.
Not to litter their inbox or their text box.
Correct.
With a bunch of junk they don't need
Right.
to see.
Exactly.
Okay. I think the best thing to do if you want our help is you got to reach out. So what's the best thing to do? You're going to text or call us. Email's great. I go through 100 emails a day, typically. So text or give us a direct call. If it's urgent, you think you might miss an opportunity, you're going to call me or Rachelle, and we're going to get out there and we're going to do what we got to do to make it happen for you. And so enough of that right now. We're going to go take a look at this house.
Hi everybody, welcome. This is a fantastic property. It's very unique because the park is right across the street, so you can walk over there. You can walk your dog around the path, which goes all the way around the Senior Citizen Center, and you can go over there anytime and have a picnic if you want. This lot is a corner lot, so it's really awesome. It's 0.33 of an acre, which is huge, but you can do all kind of stuff with it. So the front, we actually have a drive around here where you can come through one side and go out the other side. The house has a massive metal roof on it, I believe, which is a 50-year roof. Mm-hmm. And the porch needs a little bit of work. There's a couple things that need a little bit of work, but as they say in real estate, location, location, location. Ready to go inside? Let's go.
All right.
This is a great little porch area here that you can sit out on and drink your morning coffee and have a biscuit or a donut or something and actually look out at the park.
Wow.
So it's such a great point. And then from here, you can kind of see between the trees, the Oregon Mountains, but in the front yard, you can definitely see it. All right, let's go inside. This is a huge living room. It is approximately 18 feet this way and 25 feet this way. It is a huge area to live in for this size of a house. If you look at the floors, they're beautiful wood floors. They've obviously been polished and well taken care of, which is a huge plus. And yes, if you have an 80-inch TV, it will fit, along with a big sofa and whatever else you can put in here.
Awesome.
So let's go into the dining room.
Good.
We have a retro type fixture in the dining room.
Wow, I love that.
When's the last time you've seen one of those?
Oh my gosh.
As well as this beautiful built-in. You can put your china and everything, your special things that you have in this area. This again is a really nice big living room. You can very easily fit 6 to 8 people in here. So it's very roomy. And there's a cool arch going over the living room. And then you come over here this way. The kitchen is very, very unique. And I'm going to show you some really cool attributes of it. You open up this little door.
Oh.
And there's a built-in
Ironing board.
ironing board.
Love it.
Is that fun or what?
Yeah, it is. That's cool.
Okay. Now I'd like to point out too, look at the unique seating underneath the bay window area here with the windows.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Oh yeah.
I especially like the monkey in the window.
Oh.
Oh, and there's an owl too.
Monkey.
All right. So this is the side door. So this actually goes out the side door. And yes, they have the original keys
Oh my goodness.
that
Let's get a
go
close
to the
look.
door.
Oh my Lord, I love that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Right? There's a couple of them in here. So this is very, very unique.
Sweet.
So these cabinets are original, but they're all wood, which is really, really great. You can see they're all the way to the ceiling, which is awesome.
Yeah.
You have a big one thing sink here, which is great. And then again, it goes all the way up to the ceiling, and then you have another little door here, which they have a trash can in, so you can put a trash can or broom or whatever you want.
Right.
And then there's more storage above that, and then you have this cute little like buffet type little piece right here.
Yeah.
And then you have some little bit of open shelving up there.
Wow, yeah.
So, and the ceilings are pretty high in here. So that's great if you're tall.
Right.
You'll feel like you have plenty of open room to move around.
So you're saying it doesn't mean that much to you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, that's
I'm only
good.
5'5".
God bless you. You're taller
So
than my wife.
from the kitchen, okay, we're coming back into the dining room. You can see the living room on one side. And then we're going to go down this hallway to the bathroom. So the bathroom has a very, very unique feature. And this is the feature.
Oh,
A
yeah.
hamper.
Yeah.
So it has a built-in hamper, and then it also has, much like the kitchen, all the way to the ceiling. Lots of cabinet, lots of storage.
Okay.
There's plenty of room here. If you'd want a larger vanity, you definitely could do that. We do have a tub here, and it has tile around it, so that's nice. And you have a little window in here. Again, the ceilings are really, really high. So that's a nice open feeling.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go out from the bathroom.
Ignore that man.
We're gonna go out from the bathroom, and we're gonna come in the first bedroom. So this is the smallest bedroom of the three, but it's still a good size. You can see that there's a queen bed in here. Lots of light. We really just have on that little light, which doesn't really even have to be on it. We still have a lot of light in here. So again, the floors, if you look down at the floors, they're absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
It definitely has that old historic charm to it. Also in the living room, if you didn't notice, the ceilings are coved,
Okay.
which is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, so we also have a closet here.
Yes.
It's actually a big closet for this year of home.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this is the second bedroom. It's quite a bit bigger. They have a lot of items in here because they're still doing their things. But you can kind of see, you know, how big it is. It's a huge room. Floors are beautiful. And then we have another nice sized closet with shelves right here.
Beautiful. Let's get a shot. There you go. Nice. Very nice. Yeah.
So now we're going to go down the hallway, which again are on these beautiful wood floors that have been sealed and treated.
They're gorgeous. I don't see any black nail head.
No.
You know, like they've been over sanded or anything.
They're beautiful.
They're perfect.
And then this is a hall closet.
Yep.
So lots of room for your linens and towels and that sort of thing. Now we're going to go into the primary bedroom.
Okay.
So this room is huge.
Wow. Yes.
So they have a desk in here, they have a dresser, they have a king size bed, and the king size bed doesn't even look big.
No.
Now, if you notice in these two closets, guess
Yeah.
what? You see what you see in them? Original keys.
I see the keys. Skeleton keys.
Golden
Old
keys
school.
to the castle.
Oh, cedar.
This one is cedar line.
Okay, I gotta go in and smell it.
Okay.
I love cedar closet
Me too.
liners.
Me too.
Keeps the bugs out
I
too.
know. And then you have a second closet.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, again, with the shelves on the side.
Right.
So this is a really unique floor plan for this year of house.
Wow, it really is.
The typically houses in this year were just not done this well.
Right.
You have a little bit of hallway, but overall there's almost no wasted space, which is huge.
Right.
You can also see in here that these ceilings are coved as well.
Yes.
Let's get a look at that.
We do have a few little cracks and stuff on the plaster, but a contractor that is good working with plaster can actually clean those right up.
So this would be a obviously lath and plaster
Right.
type
Correct.
home,
So
which is great.
right, so I've seen people do all kind of things with that. They've actually, you can put a little kills over the scratch, you know, or the issue, and then you can paint little flowers on it, but you can seal it up that way.
Right.
I think that looks really good when people do that.
Yeah.
It looks very artistic, especially in a house of this age.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Sweet, I love it.
And here we're only about 2.5 miles away from the famous Mesilla Plaza.
Right.
So you have La Posta, you have the Bean Coffee Shop, you have Andales, which is one of the best restaurants in town.
Yeah.
You have the Hot Dog Shack across from there.
Right.
So there's tons of good places to go eat in this location.
So-
And one really cool thing about this area is that if you start walking around down some of the paths, like Conway or the different areas, there are irrigation walkways. So you can actually walk through the back of all of these areas through those irrigation walkways and really get a cool fitness walk.
Wow.
And not be bothered by the road.
Love it.
So
Love it.
it's great.
What's this door?
That door goes actually to the outside, and we're going to go out this way, and
Okay.
then we're going to go back around the outside, and we'll show it to you.
Okay, great.
So
There it is.
this room is 14 by 18.
14 by 18 approximately.
Approximately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a huge,
It is. It's a
especially
huge
in an
room.
older home like
Oh
this.
yeah, this is crazy.
You
And look
know.
at these floors.
How much land we got out here? You can tell us about that?
0.33
of an acre.
It's awesome.
Okay.
But again, this living room, this is bigger than most houses, than
Right.
most new houses,
Right.
which is completely unusual.
Yes. I love this house.
I know, isn't it cool?
Yeah.
And this area is probably one of the most sought after areas in Las Cruces.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
People love to be here. I
Yes.
mean, look at the people that were jogging by and walking by right as we pulled up. I
Yeah.
mean, it's incredible.
Absolutely.
Families and everything, they love this park. Heck, you could sit here right out this front window and just be entertained all day.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, let's go
Okay.
outside and take a look.
And I want you to see the organ needles. We got a cloudy day, and so it's kind of muggy a little bit today. The park is over here. That's the senior center. But look at these mountains from the front yard.
It's gorgeous. I'd be having me something parked out right here, or maybe a hammock, just sitting here with my drink looking out at that.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
The lot goes all the way to the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell there's a pretty new street light out there. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it comes all the way over here to this side of the driveway.
Right.
It goes down the side here.
Right.
And as we're coming up, this was the side door coming out of the house
Okay.
that had the little skeleton key in it.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you have three doors. One coming out of the master into the backyard.
Okay, and
So
this was the kitchen.
this was the
Yeah.
kitchen. Yeah, and
Okay.
then that was where the window was over the sink.
Right. Beautiful.
Okay. So we have a garage here that is actually an old historical garage, but it is split into two different areas.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of items in here, but you can go ahead and just kind of peek around there and see all of this stuff. As well as the storage up above. They have a little bit of storage up there as well.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can see there's a door on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the unique things about this property is actually on this side is actually the washer and dryer area.
Okay.
I would maybe keep it in there. You could make a little studio cottage or maybe a 1-bedroom out of this. And then in there, in all of that room that you have, I would just install a stackable washer and dryer. Right, so let's go inside this portion of the garage.
Awesome.
Okay, we have a little bit of a step down. And you can see they have a huge freezer in here, along with a washer and dryer. And then this was the door that was on the other side.
Okay.
So technically you could make all of this, which this is somewhat finished in here, which is great. So you could make this into a little studio or 1-bedroom or something if you wanted to. It's big enough.
Right.
Okay.
Excellent.
So now we're in between the house and the garage, and we're walking on a concrete pathway toward the back of the property.
Okay.
So we're going to go this way. You can see here that we have a big evaporative cooler.
Oh, yes.
Right, and another really unique thing about this property is that it actually has Elephant Butte water rights
Oh, okay. So
on
eBay.
this property. Yeah,
All right.
It's really great. It's a great thing. You know, you could use it to get the vines going some more, or whatever you wanted to do. You put a whole garden in, whatever.
Right. So
Yeah.
eBid is, a lot of areas out here because you have the lateral water that is released from the Rio Grande, and you're allowed so much per acre per year. and it's a godsend for
Yeah.
the farmers, but also when you're residential in a lot like this, by all means, you got a lot to water here if you want to grow plants, etc.
Oh, yeah.
You can do that and use river water when it's available.
Right. Yeah. But
during
you could
that
put a
time of year.
huge greenhouse out here
Right.
if you wanted to. Yeah, it'd be great.
Absolutely.
You could be building most of your food, growing most of your food out here.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I love it. Okay, so looks like we have 2 meters here. Do you know anything about that?
So in the olden when this house was built, they used to do 2 meters.
Okay.
And so they originally only had 110 power.
Okay.
So the first one would be for the 110 power, and then they came back later and put in for the 220.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So that's why there's 2 meters.
So you can have your like your driver, or
Right.
dryer, or stove, etc.
Right.
As well. So you got 220 and you got
Right.
110.
Yeah, and in this particular property, they have actually on the other side of the house, as well as you can see the wiring going in. This whole building, the garage is already wired.
Okay. Yeah.
So
right.
it was fully wired with everything. You have a washer, you have a dryer in there, so that's great.
Okay.
They already ran it. And we can go look here on the other side
Let's do
just to
it.
make the circle. Okay. Are we having fun yet?
We are, and I haven't fallen down. That's a good thing.
These were put in later.
Yeah.
So these were, wired on the outside because
Okay.
the inside walls are the plaster, so you
Okay.
can't really go through that.
Probably need to add a GFCI there, huh?
Right.
Okay.
Probably need to add a GFCI.
Easy, simple. Oh my goodness.
They're beautiful.
Look at those blossoms. I love that kind of thing. I can smell them.
I know.
Yeah, it's
Right.
gorgeous. All right, tell us more. What do we
Okay.
have? You think that's for the E-bid right there?
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
All right.
So that's the
where you-
drainage area
Okay.
that goes through all the way here to the front.
Right.
And then it's very, very nice to have this driveway area because
Right.
you can come off of Manso or Orange here and you can drive this way and then just make a loop around.
Right.
So even if you needed to park a big RV or something like that, you could park.
Right. Sounds
So,
great.
Easy for workers too to get in and out.
Excellent.
All right, well,
This is
thank you
wonderful.
so much. This has been wonderful. Hope you enjoyed the tour and I hope you have a wonderful day.
I'm asking you.